everybody, it's Beth from Beth the Old King Design. How are y'all doing today? I am going to do a short little video on making some coasters, some new ideas that I came up with. So I just wanted to show you what I'm working on. These coasters are just wooden coasters. I got them from Hobby Lobby. You may have to sand them off a little. Sometimes they're a little rough on the edges. But I already put my first coat of paint on, and this is just black chalk paint. So I'm going to go over it again with black, and then I'm going to add a few, little bit of white in there just to give it a little bit of texture and depth. So that's all we're doing here on these. So just some black. Can you see that? Okay. Okay, get around the edges. And I'm wearing gloves because I don't want my fingernails getting all black from this paint. Okay, so when that's still wet, I'm gonna take a small brush, dip it in the white, and just kind of flick it on here a little bit, like this. And then I'm gonna mix that together. See what that looks like. Just gives it a little bit of depth. Not real stark black, but a little bit of white on there. Kind of softens it just a little bit. Okay, I like that. So that's what I'm going to do to all the rest of them. Okay, we're going to go ahead and decorate these now, and I'm really excited to show you how I'm going to do these because I got some new stuff, and I've tried it a little bit on some other things, and it turned out really nice. So hopefully it's all going to look good on these. So these are some stamps, I guess you'll call them, from IOD. I got them, I was watching one of my favorite artists on her YouTube channel, Joanne Sullivan, and her YouTube is Weathered Wings, and her Facebook is also Weathered Wings, and she's just such an inspiration. But I got these off her website, and they're just these rubbery stamps that you put ink or paint on, and then you place them on whatever you're trying to decorate. So these are all like French words and a little dragonfly here. So we are going to decorate each of these with some of these stamps. So I am just using, I'm going to use a white acrylic paint. I'm going to put it on my silicone pad here and then roll it out. I'm using it's called a brayer roller to get on the molds or on the stamps. And I'll show you, I've tried this before. This paint is a little bit thin for this process, but I didn't have anything thicker. So I'll show you how I kind of worked around that. The other thing is I bought this acrylic block, and it helps these stick because when you put them on and try to take them off, they slip and slide around, and it makes a bit of a mess. So this actually works pretty good. So I'm going to start with this one. It's just some wording, and it's pretty delicate lettering, so I'm hoping it works okay. I'm just going to stick this on here. A nice thing about this too is it does have grid lines, so it helps you kind of line things up a bit. All right, so let's get the paint going here. Like I said, this is just acrylic paint. It's pretty thin, as you can see. I didn't have like I said, I didn't have a thicker paste or a thicker paint. So then I'm just going to take it and roll it on the stamp. All right, so you can already see in there's quite a lot of that paint. So what I'm going to do, I'm making sure everything is covered. What I have found is I'm going to stamp it off one time on a piece of paper or something, and then we're going to try it. So just put it on there. All right, now we're going to try it on the coaster. Like I said, these are quite small letters. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that. Didn't turn out like I wanted it to. Again, on a second one, a little bit better, but I still don't like it. So here's the easy part. With this, I'm just going to take some black paint, and I'm just going to go right over that. I've already had some white kind of blended in with that anyway, so let's just go over it, cover that up, and we're going to try it again. Right, so on this one, I'm going to try some of these flowers and roses because these are really pretty. So I'm probably just going to like lay one there on the corner, and then I think I'll do a dragonfly like that. So let me get most of this on my, try this. Once again, there's quite a bit on there, so I'm going to try to get some of that off before I stamp it. All right, let's try this. Okay, that's pretty good. All right, and then we will try the dragonfly. This one, if you put it on like that, it's just going to be a big mess. So this one looks really nice when you get rid of some of that excess paint, because it really gives the dragonfly kind of a lacy look. See how this one looks here. There, I like that. So I'm just going to go ahead and do the rest of these. When my other one's dry, I'll do that also. And then we'll let those dry, and I'm probably going to put a resin finish on them when I'm all done. The back, I tried to keep it paint free, but as you can see, it's not. So I think I'm just going to paint the back too, and then I'm going to put a cork backing on it.